Hey guys, in this module we're going to be covering Actionetics and the difference between a static list and a smart list. So let's go ahead and jump into our list area here on the left hand side or up here under email lists. And right now we do not have any lists, but this is where you're going to see all your lists, where you can also search for your list here. But let's go ahead and create a brand new list. So we'll add new list here and we just want to give it a name. So for this we will just say Actionetics test. You can give it a group tag if you want to better sort through your list. We'll skip that for now. And then you can turn smart list on or off. For this example, we just want this to be a static list. Now, a static list is a list that you can add users to through a funnel and only through either that method or through uploading contacts directly into Actionetics and into that email list. Now, a smart list is a way to automatically add or remove customers if they meet certain conditions. So I'll show you that in just a second, but let's go ahead and create this list as is for a static list. So we hit create list. And then there we go. List is created. We can go ahead and connect it to a follow-up funnel, which I'll cover in the next module. You can also remove the list, delete it, you can edit the name, or you can also directly import those contacts. In one of the previous modules, I did cover how to add contacts to this email list by integrating it to your funnels. So be sure to check back on that if you have questions. Let's go ahead and now make a smart list. So we'll go back to email list, add new list, and we'll call this Actionetics test smart. Okay, and we want to check that smart list area here, and we'll hit create new list. Now before we can get into the list, we have to actually start building that smart list by creating those different rules. So we'll go in and add your first rule. And you'll see that by default we'll send to everyone on this list, and then you can restrict each step basically that's connected to a follow funnel based on sets of rules. You can create different rule groups. So what rule groups mean are they have to, every rule in that first group has to be met in order for them to be included or removed from this list. So let's go ahead and create our first rule. Just as an example, let's say we want them to only be a part of this smart list if they bought a particular product. So we would say product, bought product, equal to, and then you'd select your product down here. So in one of our examples, we use t-shirt. So let's say that only people who bought this product, t-shirt, will be added to this list. But now, if we added another rule where we say the contact, and we'll scroll down and say has a tag, which can be set inside the funnel settings through the automation like we covered in the past. We'll say has a tag equal to, and we'll just say test tag. So for now, only contacts that meet both bought product t-shirt and has the tag test tag will be added. So this is an and rule group. We can also create an or, which you can see right here. So that means now, if we add a contact, and we'll say has tag equal to test tag 1. So how this is set up right now is contacts will be added if they bought the t-shirt and they have the test tag, or they bought or they have the test tag 1. So they'll be added to this smart list setting as is for here or here. Now it's important to note that you will not be able to directly add people to a smart list through a funnel integration on the page. So that's why you can come in here and do the funnel integration that way. So that's the difference between a static and smart list. Let's go ahead and save the rule group changes. And what will happen is it'll start calculating how many people it should be brought into. Now the smart list, how it works is every couple hours or so throughout the day, there's not really a set time that this occurs, but the smart list feature will go in and kind of filter through all your contacts that you have and make sure that it's pulling in or removing based on the rules that you have all the appropriate contacts. So it'll happen automatically. You don't have to set anything up. It will happen immediately anytime you make any sort of adjustment based on the rules. So if you want something to occur immediately as far as like contacts being added or removed, you can go into the edit the smart settings, change up one of these rule groups, hit save rule group changes, and then it'll immediately calculate again. So that's how you go ahead and set up the smart lists. And then in the next module, we will be covering broadcasts and then followed by follow-up funnels.